One man, one Murloc, one giant angry badger. This is Blue Please. It begins now.
Yes, indeed, folks. You're listening to Blue Please here on WoW Radio with myself, Total Biscuit. The date today is the 2nd of October, 2009. It is 8 p.m. in the British Isles. In other countries, we don't care, because you are inferior, by all accounts. So I've been told. I've received a messenger at my door. Yes, he travelled to far-off lands. He brought me potatoes. I'm not sure what to do with them. He informed me that I must boil them, mash them, and possibly stick them in a stew. And he informed me there were other times. Yes. I found them inferior to my proper English time, so I'm not going to mention them. Welcome to the show. What a show we have for you today. Well, it's alright, I suppose. It's episode 101. So, things that have fallen and got lost entirely in Room 101, including all the features. And some things I wish I could put into Room 101 are my job, my week, and how freaking busy I am. That would be nice. Then I might have gotten time. Seriously, I didn't have 5 minutes to myself today to even write anything. So, no features, I'm very sorry. You can blame my employment entirely. Now, usually I've got maybe at least an hour's downtime where I can scribble some ideas down, but no! No, I was drowning in work from all angles, so yeah, there you go. Sorry, you just have to make do with me today. What do we have for you? Content! What a mysterious idea. There's 3 new 5-mans coming. And Arthas will be the last encounter. You might expect me to react very violently to this. Not really. And there are reasons why. I shall bring those up to you later on in the show. Also, something I will react more violently to. Actually, no. Because, of course, this is actually a positive thing. Yogg-Saron! Finally got to finish the damn encounter. I actually got onto Yogg-Saron like 5 months ago. Literally a few weeks after the content was actually launched. And finally getting to finish it was pretty awesome. I've got a lot to say about that fight, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on the show. And compare and contrast it to something that's not quite as good, which is the new Onyxia, which I also got to do. And regret ever stepping foot in there. I'll tell you why a little bit later. Also, Blizzard's brand new April Fool joke has been leaked on MMO Champion. Check it out, MMO-champion.com. I'm surprised that they actually put it in there so soon. I mean, usually you wouldn't expect to see the April Fool's joke, say, 6 or 7 months before it actually happened, but this time, yep, it has been found. It has been hidden in the patch, it's been decoded, and it is, I can exclusively reveal on the show, if you kill Noth, you're going to get 10 tier 10 badges. Which I think is the funniest April Fool's joke they have ever come up with. That is a real zinger. This in comparison to the last few years, really. You know, the whole Wisps thing? Oh, no. Not even close. The whole Guitar Hero Bard thing? No. Not even close to the sheer hilarity of... Wait. What do you mean it's real? Have they lost their fracking minds? Again? I'm sorry, folks. I think I just had an aneurysm. Better go get that checked out, at least when the show's over. We'll be talking about that nonsense a little bit later on in the show. Terrible. I'll tell you, you know what this makes me want to do? Log right now into Champions Online and play some more of that game. Yeah, I know I don't usually talk about other games on this show when I can avoid it. But, I'm sorry, I'm having so much fun in Champions Online. And I'm not having fun in WoW right now. I've tried. I tried so hard. Went back into the game and got involved in a 25-man full clear of Ulduar. Few legacy members and just some random guilds. Bloody horrible. 6 hours of nonsense. Without a break, I might add. Give me a bloody headache. I was performing terribly after the third hour. Absolutely abysmal. You say, hey, I'm going to break, blah, blah, blah. It's like, that entire run encapsulated the worst of WoW Endgame. Seriously. In all possible ways. Both the content burning you out, with the people burning you out, and the people dragging you down and making you perform worse just because you can't concentrate on an instance that you hate. Why can't people get this through their heads? We had some moron on the damn forums today. This is our forums, no less. You know, I like to think this guy isn't a regular listener and just hangs around to be a douchebag. But claiming that, you don't represent the hardcore player base. You call yourself hardcore. Old War doesn't take too long. You know, I put out this point, and this is something I mentioned on the show, that Old War is way, way too freaking long. It takes ages to clear. Yeah? And you can say, oh, well, I am in a hardcore guild, and we can clear it in 5 hours. Yeah, great. You're in a hardcore guild and clear it in 5 hours. Going full frickin' tilt. Tell me one other instance that took 5 hours to clear going full tilt. Just name one. You can't, can you? Because there wasn't one. And this douchebag even thought that Tier 6 content actually took longer. Did you even do Tier 6 content? So-called hardcore raider? Tier 6 content took longer. Did you ever set foot in Mount Hyjal? You could clear it in an hour and a half. What about BT? 3 hours. Don't even get me started. Bit late for that. You gotta explain to people why having a really, really, really long instance is a bad thing because it causes psychological burnout in people. But of course, because you can't quantify it with statistics and using wowprogress.com, then it doesn't matter. Just ignore the points and make some dick-waving move about saying, I'm more hardcore than you have to have, bebop. Oh, die. Fall down a well filled with angry, angry mice. Seriously. What's the point? Why even enter a discussion like that on a forum that isn't WoW General? We all know WoW General's full of morons. Absolute freaking joke of a forum. It's like you took the worst bits of GameFwax.com and distilled them into one game. And somehow managed to get them all paying for the privilege of being idiots in the same place. I would literally just take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. Look at the nonsense. We had some... I actually tweeted this and it was astonishing. Absolutely astonishing how stupid it was. I don't know if they still have it. I don't know if this thread thing... I know this thread got locked and I got shouted at by the CMs for being mean and derailing the thread. Cry, cry. I don't even know if it's still there, honestly. But I would quite... Yes, there it is. The stupidest thread I've seen in ages. Let me read this. This is the responsibility of some lip-smacking tard by the name of Server. It's spelled S-U-R-V-A-R from Rectifying Intent. A guild name I'm pretty sure he probably doesn't understand. On the Shatar realm on EU. Listen to how moronic this guy is. I will read it in my best possible impression of what this person must sound like when spewing such vile stupidity. How else could it? It would burn the tongue as it left. It would sear the lips. Smoke would curl out of the ears. As such disgraceful, monotonous, moronic mess was spewed forth. Let me read it for you. Hey, so I'm currently getting on Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, and all I need now is the second binding from Baron Geddon. I got every reset in hopes of it dropping, because I know that if I miss a single reset, that could mean the difference between getting it and never getting it.
I sound like Barney the dinosaur. But my main concern is, as I'm sure it is for those who already own the sword, at least it would be if they were all as absolutely moronic as me, will Thunder Fury be removed when Cataclysm is launched? There are many rumours going around that Molten Core, along with most of Blackrock Mountain, will be changed drastically or even removed completely. And removing Molten Core also means removing the ability to get the quest to obtain Thunder Fury. Although, let's just say that I obtained Thunder Fury before the expansion hits. Will it be removed from my inventory when the expansion's out? Or will the ability to be obtained just be removed, allowing those who put so much effort, time and gold into getting it for themselves to keep it? Hey! I'm sure there's no one here who can confirm anything, but I'd like to hear other people's thoughts on this matter, and it'd be even greater if a blue could give their 2 cents. The last thing I want is to farm Baron Geddon to death, finally get that last binding in the sword, only to have it taken away from me. Oh, shucks, thanks for reading. Serve.
What? Why would you post such trash? Why, yes, Serve. There is, in fact, a long history of Blizzard deliberately dicking people over in terms of... God, I'm choking on your moronic, horrible words. I need them out of my throat before they burn a hole in my epidermis. It's like the corrupting influence of Nurgle down here. Oh. Yes, Blizzard have a history of taking away people's legendary items when the legendary items are taken out of the game, at least the method of obtaining them. Which is, of course, why nobody has an Atiesh, or any Tier 3, or any old Tier 2 helms, or the legendary bug mount. That's why none of those exist. Wait, yeah they do, don't they? Oh yes, because that would be common sense. But no, Blizzard has there's a huge precedent of this happening. It happens every day, in fact. Every day I get emails from people saying, Blizzard decided to take away all of my items from Naxxramas 40. And they replaced them with a note saying, ha ha ha, you suck, enjoy our stupid dumbed down content. Okay, thanks, bye, thank you for the subscription fee. That's what happened. That's what's happening all the time. Which is, of course, the reason why a sane and sensible individual like Server from Rectifying Intent on the Shatar would think that Blizzard would do this. He has a mountain of evidence to prove it. He has every reason to believe that this will be the case. He has exercised logic, he has exercised proper research, and he has exercised his astounding debating technique to complain when somebody pointed out that he was a blistering moron. That's what he did. And he said that, oh wow, and I always thought you were awesome, TB. What an AWipe you are. Right, firstly, you thought I was awesome. That makes you an idiot. Seriously, straight away. You were fooled into thinking that I was awesome. Not even my own mother thinks that. Don't be ridiculous. Nobody actually thinks I'm awesome. If they do, they're deluded. What an arsewipe you are. Why, yes! Thank you for finally realising I am an arsehole to people who are stupid. Because you made me this way. If you people didn't exist, I wouldn't be an arsehole. It's funny how there are people I interact with on a daily basis that I don't act this way to. I wonder why that is. It's a mystery. Let's bring Professor Layton onto the case, because who knows who in the world could solve that astounding brain teaser. Seriously, we need the greatest minds to come up with the idea that, people I have respect to, or in fact, whichever, it works, I don't care. People I have respect for, I act normally around and treat with respect. People I don't have respect for, like idiots, morons, spammers, bleeding hearts, white knights, idiots on the forums, those people, yeah, they get the spiky end of the stick, folks. That's how it's supposed to work. You punish these people, you do not reward them for their own stupidity. Because they will multiply, they will breed, they will infect the world like cancer. And I can guarantee you that you will not like the results. Oh no, when you have to excise that particular tumour, I will guarantee it will not be pleasant, it will not be pretty, and it will be damn expensive. So Servor, or Servar, whatever the hell you want to call yourself, from Rectifying Intent on the Shatar, please never post again. And the people who defend Servar, it's like, oh, it's a legitimate question. It's about as a legitimate question as saying, Blizzard, I have a genuine fear that tomorrow when I log in, I will be a level 60 donkey. That's a legitimate fear, folks, by that definition. What has the player base become? Good Lord. How is it possible to be this stupid? You're listening to Blue Please here on WoW Radio with myself, Total Biscuit. I will be right back after this. Enjoy.